Now that you are familiar with if-else conditional control statement, also you have done quite many C programs with that, it's time for you to test your knowledge. In this lesson, you need to write a C program that's going to check whether a person is eligible to vote based on their age. So if the person age is 18 or above, then the person can vote, otherwise no. So you can pause the video and finish the task and then come back and try to match with my one. Alright, I think you have already done it. If you have done it, congratulations. If you could not do it, no problem, we're going to do it together. So this is a very simple one for sure. We need to take the user in age as input. So let's do that. Here I'm going to use integer. Of course, the age is going to be integer in this case. And then we are going to ask the user to give us the age. So let's say that here, enter your age. All right. Now that we got the age, we need to take it with the help of scanf here, %d, and then let's take it inside the age variable. Okay, so first thing first, done. Even before going further, I can write the algorithm here just to explain you things, even though it's very simple, but we need to practice our algorithm sometimes, okay? So let's do that. What we are going to do at the first step here, we are going to start the program, which is something already we did, and then we're going to input the person age. So let's do that, input the person's age. And in the second step, now that we have the age, we can check if the person age is greater than or equal to 18, right? So check if age is greater than or equal to 18. That's all. If you can check this condition, if it is true, then of course the person is eligible to vote. Then we need to display eligible to vote. That's all. If it is false, then we get to say something like display not eligible to vote. That's all. That should be all for now. Here I'm going to change a little bit just to make it more better. Eligible to vote. Fair enough. Now I'm going to copy paste most of the time. That's why I'm making sure the text here, it looks perfect. All right. And of course, it's going to be step number 5 here. And the last step is going to be and. That's all. Let's see now what we need to do according to our algorithm. Our next step is to check the person age is greater than or equal to 18. So here we are going to check if the age is less than, actually greater than or equal to 18. Then we're going to say the person is eligible to vote. Otherwise, we're going to say not eligible to vote. That's all. So let me just copy and paste few things. But before that, let me just write the printf here. And here I'm going to close with semicolon. Now I can copy this one, eligible to vote. Let me just paste it here real quick. And then I can do exactly same thing here. Let me paste it and let's say not eligible to vote. All right, let me make it a little bit smaller so that you can see the code well. So that's our code. Let me run it and let's test it out, whether it's working or not. So it should ask enter your age here, something like that. Let's wait. Yes, it is asking like that. So if I give, let's say 19, of course, it's going to say eligible to vote. But let me run again just to test out with an, something not valid age for vote. So let's say 15. In this case, it should show not eligible to vote. And of course, it is showing that. Okay, that should be all. I want to print a new line here as well, just to make it a little bit better when the output we see here. Okay, fair enough. Now, of course, you can see the code is okay, but I want to test it one more time. And I want to show you one more thing here. Let's say if I give here the input A here, it says not eligible to vote. So this is not a valid input. So this is not a right age number, right? But still the code is running and it is checking all the condition. When you gave A, it should stop here because it is not a valid age, right? But it's going to the code and it is checking here the if condition. If it does not work, then else is basically working in this case. Because A is not greater than or equal to 18, so else part is working. But we really don't want our code to run when the value, when the input is not valid. So we need to do the input validation here. Now, how can we do that? Remember, it is always a good practice to validate your user input before even going to the conditional part or code processing part, whatever we are doing here, all the calculation we're doing here. So how can we check the validity of the age? It's a very simple procedure. We are going to do it here. Let's say just here. I'm going to say in this case, the age needs to be, if someone give the age less than 0, then of course this is not a valid age, right? We can do the simple, validation checking here. So let's do that. If the age is less than 0, then this is not valid age. We can say, please enter a valid age here. So let me just be real quick and I'm going to paste it. So here we are saying the age is invalid because it's less than 0. Please enter a valid age. Otherwise, we will check this condition. So this is going to be else if part here. So we added a very simple, condition. Also, we can do one more thing here. Or if the age is like here, we want to check the age needs to be number, right? And how can we do that? So there is many ways. Actually, there are many ways we can do this, but here I want to keep it simple. So let's say age, even let's keep it like this for now. I want to test this one out and then I want to move forward. So let's compile and run it again here. This time if we give age, let's say -2, surely it's going to say invalid age, please enter a valid age. All right, I will run it one more time. This time I'm going to give the valid input A. It says invalid age, please enter a valid age. So even this one is like not passing here. So when we give A is not less than 0. So this is basically working and we are not moving forward. So you can keep it like that. Later on, we are going to learn how to check whether an input is a like letter or not, whether it's uppercase letter, lowercase letter, those kind of things. And you can make your validation more better. But for now, I think this should be more than enough. Thank you.